Dr. Rose, thank you so much for joining us. You had a very unusual path. Did this study surprise you?
You know, it really did. And first of all, like the kind of research this is, it's called private opinion research. It's not just what people will say out loud, it's what they really think. And it's really good at teasing out trends that aren't public yet. And so a lot of things about the study surprised me, right? We looked at how people define success and the American dream across 61 different trade-off priorities. Everything from being a parent, relationships, being rich, and everything in between. Lots of things stood out, but here's the big one, and we'll circle back to college because it's part of it. It's just how profoundly wrong we are about each other as Americans. I mean, it is shocking. So let's talk about college. So as you said, coming into it, out of 61 trade-off priorities, the American public would rank a four-year degree as 54th. I mean, it has just plummeted. But then when we ask people, what do you think most Americans would say? They think most Americans would say it's a top 15 priority. And it's just not.
Okay, so when was there a shift? Is it over the past decade? Is it past 2 decades? And also, well then how do we flip-flop and take really this obsession over getting into the best school away?
Yeah, it's a good question. So we've been tracking this phenomenon for about 6 years. And what we've seen is a steady decline privately in the belief in college as a gateway to real opportunity and a successful life. It's plummeted everywhere we've looked. It's just been done in private. It's starting to become more public, I think, as the costs just skyrocket and people return after the pandemic to the kind of lives they want to live and think about the way that education fits in or doesn't.
How do we get back to more emphasis on community? I looked at some of these results and I looked at some of your input, and you said that was really something that we have also lost over the past, really just a couple years, especially after COVID. So how do we get back there and then put emphasis on the fact that if you're a plumber, we need you and we need you part of this community?
Isn't that great? I love that getting a skilled certificate in like plumbing, electrician is ranked 15th. And here's what's really crazy about that. Even people with advanced degrees like myself would rank having a certificate in a skilled trade higher than having a college degree now in their view of success. But you said something really important about community. This surprised me more than anything. In every single demographic, everyone ranked being actively engaged in their community as a top 10 priority. And yet, of all the attributes we studied, it is the lowest achieved of anything. Only 1/3 of Americans say they are as involved in their community as they want. In fact, how crazy is this? More people report being debt-free than engaged in their community. And so for me, I look at that and say, so much of the public narrative says we're not engaged in our community because we don't want to be. Well, this research shows that's flat out not true. And this gives us a path forward. People want to be involved in their community. It's part of their view of a successful life and the American dream. And if we learn more about what they mean by that and the obstacles to helping them engage, I think we can get somewhere as Americans.
Well, Dr. Rose, we're so grateful that you're here. Before I let you go, and I know we're getting wrapped up here, can you just share with our viewers, even though we have a doctor in front of your name, it's very inspirational. What was your GPA in high school?
0.9. Someday we'll do a whole segment on how hard you have to work. Yeah, that's right.
I think you're doing just fine. Dr. Rose, thank you so much for joining us. There's hope for all of us, right? Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.